Welcome back. This is Red Sparrowhawk, and today we are going to discuss a little bit about Steve's carts and what some of the things it can do. All right. This is the first thing that you need to make, which is called the cart assembler. Okay. So the thing that you need to do with the cart assembler is, or how to make it, is go into NEI and look it up. So here we go, cart assembler. Alright, hold on a second here. Alright, I'm back. Sorry for the interruption there. Cart assembler. Okay, this is the recipe for it. It's a real simple recipe, not too bad. Just a little bit of work. You'll need iron ingots, some stone, which you have to smelt, and then you also need the simple PCB boards. Okay, and those are pretty simple too. It's just iron ingots in the corner with a gold ingot in the middle, and then redstone around it. Okay, so once you make the cart assembler, all right, that's what to finish up. All right, so you put it in, you place it down in the world. It doesn't need power. I just happen to place it above this engine here, but it doesn't need power or anything like that. It works off of actually coal. Okay, let me readjust my GUI here for a second. I'm gonna change it, so I'll be right back. All right, that's a little bit better. Uh, that way you can see the whole thing, somewhat better. This is the engine, or you put your cart in here. All right, the cart that you need to make, all right, is what they call a hull. So you go back into NEI, um, HULL. All right, so a hull. You can make a wooden hull, but you don't want to do that. Um, you don't really want to do that because it's not. You can only put a maximum engine of one in it, and so on and so forth. So I would, start off with a standard hull, which isn't too bad. It's got a modular capacity of 200. The modular complexity cap is 50, and you can put in 3 engines and 6 add-ons. Okay, to make the hull is actually a pretty simple thing. It just iron ingots in an upside down like helmet with 2 wheels underneath, and then the wheels are pretty simple. It's just an iron ingot with sticks around it, and it makes 1 wheel. So you have to make two of them, and then you put it in, and then you get your standard hull. All right. So I'm gonna get the stuff to make that here. So let's see here. Let's get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That should do it. Okay. So now, well, actually, that's more than enough. Alright, so we got that. Okay, so you need to make the wheels first. Then you need to make that. So it's basically a mine cart with the wheels. Get you your standard hull. Okay, so you put your standard hull, you get your standard hull, and you take it over here and you put it in the cart assembler. Now, you just set it up in there. Okay, you could leave it in there, so when you escape out or anything like that, you can it'll still be in there. So you just right click it and it'll still be there. Now, see, it's got 3 engines that you can put. You can't put the 5, because it's all blacked out. You can have one tool on there. Then you got attachments, storage, add-on, and things like that. So let's talk about engines, okay? So you go back into NEI, ENGINE. All right, now you're going to want to look for these engines down here, which is type engine. All right, so you've got your coal engine, which are modular cost of 15, And then you've also got your solar engine, which is a modular cost of 20. So now if you go back into here, you get your hull capacity 200, complexity cap of 50. So the hull complexity, okay, now that, those modular, cost will deduct from the 200. So once you get below the 200, you can't add anything else onto this cart. So you have to keep that in mind. So now you got solar engines, and then you get like a tiny coal engine, which will only work in the or in the wooden hulls. You got your basic solar engine, and then you get compact solar engines and stuff like that. Now the difference between the coal engine and the solar engine is the coal engine will run on coal. Okay, the solar engine only runs on sun power, so it'll only work during the daylight, and if it has a clear sight to the to the sky above it. So you have to keep that in mind also. Now there's other ATTAs attachments that you can get to go on it. In that sense, you got to look at the ones that have, say, tight, attachment underneath them, like the little lettering there. A torch placer. This will, when it goes down the track, it places torches, as long as you have torches in the car. A railer, which will lay down rail. A large railer. A bridge builder. This will build bridges. Track remover. This will take the track back up once the cart passes over it. The hydrator now. Okay, the hydrator attachment is for farming, and it'll keep the it'll hydrate the soil for you while it farms, and it'll farm on both sides of the track, and then so you can make like a big circular track and farm all the way around it and keep the water or the ground hydrated for you. And then you got the fertilizer. You got a seat so you can actually ride around in it, which is pretty cool. Advanced control system. I'm not too sure what that is yet. A shooter. That you can set it up to either shoot players or you can set it up to shoot mobs. But you got to remember that this rolls on a track. Okay. Then you got the advanced shooter, a clearing machine. I'm not sure what it is. A dynamite carrier, note sequencer, a cage. The cage is a pretty cool thing that you can add onto it. If there's a monster or something, a mob nearby, when the cart goes by, it'll pick up that mob and put it in a cage and haul it around. You can do fireworks and so on, and stuff like that. And you've got like tools. Those are some different things here. Okay, you got like a basic drill for mining. This is a more advanced drill. You got a farmer, so it'll harvest and plant your crops. You got a wood cutter, which will plant trees, and then when they grow, they'll cut them down. An iron drill, a hardened drill. So those are the ones, like I said, you got to look for the ones that have the blue lettering underneath. Those are the add-ons. Those, and then you got add-ons. Okay, so you got a whole bunch of add-ons here. You got height control add-on, sensors, entity detector, animal player, villager, monster, brake handle, divine shield, a melter. Now the melter, you can put that on. Does is it melts snow around the track in a three wide area on both sides of the track, which is pretty cool. The extreme melter, invisibility core. So you can add quite a bit of it. Colorizer, you can change the color. You can put a chunk loader on it. Tactile set it to shoots out potions and stuff. This will shoot out eggs. So you got, like I said, all kinds of different stuff to add on. You can put with these cards, so they do a bunch of different stuff. And then once you've set up and got your engines, you make little engine things, or the tools, the attachments and stuff like that. Like I said, like these add-on things, they're recipes for making them. So you have to make certain things to do certain. Certain add-ons that you want. And so once you get them in there, okay, then you gotta make sure you don't go over your whole capacity, because each of those add-ons or engines or attachments or tools cost partly for your whole capacity. And then to build it, you just drop coal in here, and it'll usually take more than a stack of coal to build it. You click on it, and then it'll tell you how long it'll take to build it. I've had some holes that took up to an hour to build, so you have to be logged on to do this. Okay, so it takes a while sometimes. Then you can take your card out. Now, I've already made a card, so we'll go out and take a look at it. And if you're already logged on, or if you've already seen these before, they're pretty cool. See, this is track here, and the cart's going around. Now we're out of wood, so we're out of power, and I can't see the sky because the trees around it. So you put more coal, and this also works on wood, saplings, and whatnot. So once it gets going again, it'll cut down the trees. So if you stand back and you look, it's actually doing stuff. See, stuff is disappearing. It's cutting it down slowly, and it's getting these trees. And then once it gets all cleared out, it'll start going around the track and everything else, which is pretty nifty. And here's my friend Josh. Looks like he's AFK at the moment, which is pretty alright. And everything. And well, I hope this helps you out. I'll come back here in just a little bit once this gets cleared out and everything, so you can see this work a little bit better, or see that it is clearing. See, it's moving, and it's cutting down the trees and so on. You can add on extra storage capacities and stuff like that. This one's a real small one. I didn't put a lot of stuff in it. I might take it back up and add more storage capacity to it. Put some side chests in it so you can store